Good morning, welcome to NC Floor Guys. Today I'm going to show you how to nail down an engineered floor to an OSB subfloor. Let's get started. The reason the client wants a new floor is because they've got old, dirty, filthy carpet. I don't like any carpet because it's impossible to keep clean and it's unsanitary. In this picture you can see that the carpet is full of stains. So step number one, roll up the carpet and throw it away. After we've gotten rid of the old carpet, we have to do some work to the subfloor to get it ready for the new flooring. These are some of the tools that you're going to need. We begin our cleanup by removing all of the tack strips that go around the edge of the room. To do this, we will use a shingle shovel, which makes this job quick and easy. The little nails in the tack strips are extremely sharp, so it's a good idea to use gloves when handling these, or at least handle with care. Next, we're going to want to remove all of the staples that were used to staple down the foam underlayment. You will find these around the edges and also in long strips across the field. We're going to use this flat blade with a long handle to make that job quick and easy. Next, go around the room and hammer down any nails that are not flush. After that, we roll out our moisture barrier. Be sure to overlap by at least 4 inches. This is what it looks like when the entire room is covered and cut clean to the edges. Because we're installing an engineered floor, which is thin, it's only a half of an inch thick, we can't use our full-size nailer. So for this job, we'll be using a handheld nailer with small cleats. The first thing we have to do is choose which wall to use for our beginning cut. In this particular case, we've got ceramic tile that's already finished, and we want to lay our first full-size board next to that tile so that it looks nice. So you can see here I've cut the corners off of this board and laid it flush to the transition strip by the tile, so we have a full-size board there. After we got the first piece down, we begin by laying our first full row all the way to the left-hand side of the room. This makes installation faster. And then we begin by putting in several rows stepped back by at least 1 full width of the board. This is called a stagger pattern, and it kind of looks like a stair step. Here we see one of the floor guys installing a stagger. He starts with a long board, pops it into place with the mallet, uses a handheld mini stapler to secure that to the floor, and you can see the next board is a little bit shorter than the previous one. Tap it in, nail it down, and the board after that is a little bit shorter. You see this stagger step that we're creating here? This makes installation quick and easy. It looks really nice, and you're not going to see this pattern when it's all laid down. If you maintain your stagger pattern all the way across the floor, you'll see this stair step kind of continue all the way to the right hand side of the room. And when you get there, you'll have another stagger. That's your last stagger. Now for this one, you want to use boards that start small and get larger and larger and larger all the way to the longest board, which is close to the length of the longest board that you have. Then you can cut all of those at the same time, which reduces trips down to the chop saw, and then you can nail all of those in at the same time.
Doing a sander cut on flooring material, you turn your piece around, opposing the direction it's laid. You mark, including your gap, in each piece, making multiple cuts at the same time to reduce the amount of up and down stairs running, allowing enough gap for expansion, but not too much to where the trim will not cover. Okay, these pieces freshly cut.
That's basically all there is to it. Just continue your stagger pattern and nailing each piece down as you go. When you get against the back wall, you may have to rip a piece to width on the table saw. After you do that, you nail that down, put down some trim, and the finished product should look something like this. Thanks a lot.